Hey everyone, I wanted to give you a quick update on my my secondary berry patch. This berry patch is about 100 or so feet long, and it's anywhere between 30 and about 18 feet wide depending on the spot you're at. I've only planted a few blackberries in here this year, and I kind of ran out of planting season time. Everything got going this summer and got too warm to do too much else. So I only put in a few of these triple crown blackberries, and these ones, you can see they've kind of grown long, but not, they need to be supported to be up. They're not a totally erect bush. So, these they've sprawled out, and I have not trellised them yet. But what's really cool is this type of blackberry is the type that grows from, I don't even know if this is a correct term or not, but tip propagation is what makes sense to me, so that's what I'm going to call it. So what'll happen is you'll get this cane here, and it'll dig the end into the ground, and if left to do that, it'll grow roots at the very end of it, and then you're basically starting a new plant. Now, you can just let these things go and it'll turn into this big wild bramble, or you can manipulate it for your own purposes. And what I've done is I came out here with eight little black little pots, and filled them with soil, and I put the ends in, and I just let them go for 3-4 weeks, and the result was awesome. So not only did all 8 of those that I tip propagated turn into new plants, but there's also some that I didn't get to that did it as well. And I ended up with, I used to have 4 plants in here, now I have 18. So all 8 of mine went fine, and then I was able to get 6 more out of it. What's so nice is these have been in the ground for 48 hours now, and I'm not seeing any wilt in any of them. So it's really encouraging because they've already established a root structure because they've been growing roots in the ground. Now I just want to show you, this is not the best example, but I missed one, and I had pulled this out of the ground and forgot to cut it off and plant it the other day. So these roots are kind of dried out, but what happened is you can see where it's red right there. That's where it was buried under the soil, or under the wood chips, and it started to root out. And I tugged on it, and it was a little tough, so I was able to pull it out, and we can see they're dried out now, but that's the beginning of a root structure. So it started to grow roots just because it was buried in the ground that way. Now what I did with the other ones was I came up to about right here, and I just cut them. And then I took them and I just replanted them in the wood chips. I scraped all that back, got a little bit down into the dirt, and covered them up and watered them. And so like I said, this would have been a new plant had I gotten to it. What I'll probably do is just cut that off, because it's part of a cane that'll probably produce fruit next year. But anyway, like I said, if you have most of your blackberries, black raspberries and purple raspberries will work this way. Whereas if they touch the ground, you can just cover them, or you can put it in a pot with soil, and they'll start to grow roots, and you'll be able to basically clone that plant or get a new plant from it. So again, I had four plants here, and now I have 3 rows of 6, so I have 18 going. And even though they're little, the roots are gonna take, and next year I'll have just a ton of blackberry plants, and then I'll have the ability, with all of the different canes from these blackberries, I'll have the ability to make dozens and dozens more if I want to go that route. So anyways, thanks for watching.